Welcome to Moongazer Healing. Today, we're going to be discussing the resonant frequencies of the Healy device, and we're going to do a live screen share with the aura and resonance analysis, so you can actually see in real time how the Healy Resonance can scan through its database of over 144,000 healing frequencies. I think of it like having 144,000 sound bowls. I mean, it's literally, it's amazing. It's such a beautiful little tiny device that's like carrying to me a symphony of angels around anywhere I go. And if I'm stressed out, I can put on relaxation frequencies. In fact, right now, I have angel frequencies running. I have prosperity numbers frequencies running. I have chakra supports. You see all those little squiggly lines. I apologize, my screen is broken on the iPad, but you get the idea. So you can see, obviously, we got our ring light there, so sorry for the brightness, but it's beautiful. So we're going to be sharing about how the Healy uses real-time quantifiable quantum energy sensors to see what it is that you need imbalanced right away. So it's in real timing. We've got homeopathic remedies, 120 different Healy programs to balance your mind, body, soul, and spirit. I think Tess has something she really wants to share with you guys.
Oh no, I'm just really excited about the bush flowers, the Australian bush flowers. This, yeah, it's hard to see.
Let's see.
But yeah, these are
we'll show you in real time when we share the screen.
Some real good spiritual stuff.
Any of you on the path of spiritual enlightenment,
right,
or working with spirit guides, guardian angels, you know, basically this is God's gift to humanity. And you described it, I remember before, as like, this is like our shield. And what was it about the, we come down as Earth's angels, you know, to do God's work. And then I'm kind of putting her on the spot because it just come into my mind. But she was talking about how, you know, we become wounded soldiers trying to fight the good battle, you know, and we're fighting the World War III. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yep. This Healy, Healy, and you guys check out the other videos that we've made on the testimonials, and there's really incredible, just miraculous things happening. It's like miracles in a box. That's all I can explain it. And we're Reiki practitioners, so we understand energy flow, and I had been praying for this to come into existence, something that could quantify the woo-woo, you know.
Exactly.
It's actually cleared by the FDA, so it does have medical applications for arthritic pain, if you have joint discomfort. Also, if you're a fitness enthusiast or you've had surgery, you definitely want to check out the muscle fatigue and recovery programs. Again, this is FDA cleared to actually help you with those. Tonight, we're going to actually go in deeper to see exactly how the Healy in real time will utilize its quantum sensor, make recommendations on the fly, and help sustain you and balance you. Yeah. All right, so we're going to switch over. I'm going to switch over to my screen here, share the screen with you guys, and then we will put on the Healy. She's crazy, I swear. All right, let's see. Share content of the screen. We've got start broadcast. You guys should see this pop up for you live on Facebook. Perfect. You won't be able to see us, but we are here in the background. Okay, perfect. Now, there it is. Like, where is the Healy? Okay, so go ahead and open the Healy Advisor, the Heal Advisor Analyze app. This is the one that you use in order to do the scan analysis on the Healy. Just sometimes can take a minute to pair up. All right, perfect. Once you see this, you're given two options, the resonance analysis or the aura analysis. Now, one of our favorite things is the aura analysis. So we're going to show you this first. As a practitioner, this is what I would use. And it's, I would clear people's chakras of energy imbalance first before I moved on. So I would do a scan. So we're going to go ahead and record aura. This is Tess and I earlier. So this is real life right now as our chakras, and it's going to see what our and balances are. Well, together our crown chakra is wide open. That's great. 100%. That's where you want it to be, folks. 100%. That's a spiritual tapped in, if I'm not mistaken. Correct, Tess?
Yes, for the most part, absolutely.
And, you know, we got some work to do on our third eye, our forehead chakra. It looks like our solar plexus and our root. So, you know, what I like to do is just kind of select them all. I mean, crown was already at 100%, but, you know, if you're looking at this and you're a practitioner, let's say today, I don't know, we might have a headache. Do either of us feel like we have a headache? I don't know. Something could be going on in your forehead or crown chakras. If you have a headache, if you have maybe a sore throat, you might see your throat chakra down, you know, in the 40s or 60s. You just need some extra support. So we're going to start analysis. Hit the button again for start analysis. Now it is using a photoquantum sensor to literally, sorry about that, folks, to send us healing frequencies. It's checking out the aura or the chakras that we have, and it's making recommendations. So right now we have some jealousy stuff coming up, somebody feeling that they're being emotionally blackmailed potentially. What you see here in the heart chakra is we've got 87% relevancy, so that's pretty high. We need some support with heart chakra. Green, they're going to send, it should be green. Its present state is orange, so we're going to send some green frequencies of basically live frequencies to support that heart chakra, get it back in that green zone as it should be. And you can see we've got some things for the solar plexus popping up. It should be yellow. It's actually purple right now, or violet. We're not free to be who we want to be. We feel forced to subjugate our personality towards authorities. Well, that feels pretty relevant right now. Guys, when we go in deep with this, sometimes it gets deep on an emotional level. So you've got to literally, you know, just roll with it and take what resonates. Don't get too serious about it. But if it brings stuff up, this can actually, you know, raise some things to the conscious level, which is a good thing. It's how we clear, right, Tess?
Absolutely. We have to be triggered for healing. There's not, you know, a lot of things happen to us and, you know, we just ignore it, we push it aside. But what we're not realizing is each time we don't feel it, heal it, and release it, we're trapping it. And that's what causes the dis-ease in our bodies. So with Healy, it's actually bringing up a lot of things that, you know, maybe we don't even realize is going on. But the more that I discover with Healy, the more it brings to my attention. And sometimes I get a little upset about it, and I get a little butthurt because I'm like, there's no way, no, not me. And then once I like really stop and think about it, I'm like, okay, maybe, sure, whatever. So it's like, you know, it's gonna bring your dark side, your shadow side, but that's okay because it's part of all of us.
It's part of the healing process.
So to heal it,
yep,
to integrate it is the purpose of it. But if we don't know it's there, how do we do that? And that's what I love about this, is that it helps to get down to the cellular level of what's going on within your mind, body, soul, and spirit.
So in this right now, what's happening is it's sending frequencies. I just went ahead and selected the vibrate mode, and but right now, long distance. Send it on over and I'll do a scan, and you can put them in as a client. This is what I think is really cool too. We'll back up to the front. When you look at clients, you can add a new client and you have all of these types of people, animals, plants, and organization. Your building, your vehicle. If you get a car and you think it's been in accidents, you need to give it some healing vehicle frequencies. A group of people, I put in the entire world's population. So let's see, Healy world, we got that. We can send some frequency loves to that. The world's population, everyone alive right now. So when I do meditation and I'm really setting for consciousness, I put God as the founding place and I have a picture of the earth. When I turn the Healy on and I say, okay, what does the world need right now? More love. I can send love vibes or frequency healing. So the aura analysis is one part, which is really cool, that you can store the aura or the chakra, which we'll just go back to ourselves. We call ourselves 𝗙𝗪 angel. You can call yourselves whatever. When you go into the continue with database selection, this is where you're given all of the homeopathic remedies, the Bach flower remedies, the bush flower remedies. Materia medica as a homeopathic remedies. Things like 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗤𝗧𝗛 can come up. There's amino acids, so it can actually scan for the top 5 amino acids that you need. Sometimes it'll come up with vitamin B6, vitamin D. You know, there will be vitamins that'll pop up in there, and you can deliver digital nutrition to your cells, and the energy of the body actually responds as if they've received, you know, supplements. So they start going and they start assimilating. You've got amino acid, you know, synthesis, and we're regenerating, you know, torn tissues and things potentially. This has the ability to reverse aging in a way that it works at a cellular level to reestablish energy flow. When our body is blocked, when our chakras are blocked, when our meridians are blocked, energy just does not flow through us. And as an energy practitioner, we know how, we have to know how to, one, get grounded, right, Tess?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And this will help you with that as well.
So we have gemstone elixirs, Schussler salts. The I Ching is pretty cool too. It's like the Chinese horoscope. So within all of these programs, we can scan. We have all of the ones that we talked about in our last video. Go through and you can learn more about all of these different gold cycle, pain, learning, fitness, job programs, sleep, beauty, skin, mental balance. We have bioenergetic balance programs, meridian programs, chakra, protection, deep cycle. And at the very bottom, you've got all Healy programs. I like to just go ahead and start with the meridians one. So usually what I will do is a chakra and then I will clear the meridians. So let's see how our meridians are looking. So when I click on start analysis, okay, you push your finger on the center fingerprint is, but it's not reading your fingerprint, guys. It's just telling you focus your intention there. What you're doing is your energy is breaking the it's not breaking the screen, but it's breaking the tension on the screen. It's saying, okay, Healy, look here. Okay, so I'm thinking in my head, what can help me be the best, most vibrant 𝗙𝗪 angel? What's going to help us the most? If I'm working long distance, I'm thinking for my client, what's going to help them most? Okay. And does an analysis, and it's showing that right now we need most supportive is our gallbladder at 52%. Anything over 50%, they say, is pretty relevant. Large intestine, heart, bladder, and small intestine. So these come up, and what you can do is you can actually go ahead and clear these by pressing vibrate. You can again select the drop down menu. There's some preloaded time frames in there, which are kind of weird, or you can also select manually. So, oops, sorry. It is a little touchy, but you can do manual for, you know, there's, okay, I've got an hour long class for yoga. You can set it for an hour, something like that. But for this purpose, let's just go back to the default. And you just press start. And so now it's sending us frequencies to support our bladder meridian. And then next, and it cycles through. Now it's sending small intestine support. Again, these are programs that are custom tailored for the organ, for the meridian line, for the tissue, or for the energetic being of the body that is out of balance. So this is all about homeostasis, bringing the body back into balance. And I know, Tess, as a nurse, that's the biggest thing, right?
It absolutely is. Yeah, most definitely. That's how we function at our highest and our best, is to be in that state of homeostasis. And when we're not is when we start to find more disease, and it is easier for our bodies to break down and, you know, and get sick when our immune systems are not up to par, and all of this happens with with a lack of homeostasis.
Wonderful. I'm just going to go ahead and start it for the duration for time, but you guys get the idea. Okay, so you can scan through these different programs, select yourself, continue with database selection. I'm just going to of our favorites. We'll do all Healy programs. Let's do a scan. So let's see. Tess, what do we need today? Out of all the Healy programs, which books? These are scanning through the library, and it's saying, okay, off of the shelf, we're going to grab these 5 books. We're going to grab the beauty programs, the job programs, the protection programs, meridians programs, and deep cycle programs. So I think of, again, those are the books that have the healing 144,000 pages of the frequencies in there. So we're going to grab them off the shelf. And let's just say we want to look deeper into one of these books and see, okay, I wonder exactly what about my beauty is off, or what about my job, or what exactly do I need protection surrounding right now?
Absolutely. That's exactly what I'm sitting here.
Is that the one we want to know? Okay, we're going to look specifically into the protection program. So we back out by clicking the little heartbeat squiggly on the bottom. Okay. Then you collect database, and now we're going to scroll. We're going to say, okay, let's look deeper into this protection book. All right, Tess, what do we need most help supportive right now for our energy? What can help us most right now? Yep.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, yep, it sure is. All right. So you see that second one right there, that subtle protection is literally the calling out the fact that we have negative entities in our immediate vicinity. Environment at this moment. So at this time, it is important that we go ahead and
run these protection frequencies, cleanse ourselves, shield ourselves. Yep.
So especially with there's a lot of us that we work here in the 3D world, but we also work in the spiritual world. So it is it's imperative to make sure that we are clear of any negative entities that could come and distract us. And that's kind of the point. That's what they're trying to do. We don't allow it. And what is so cool about Healy is that, we have these heads up. We have something tangible to say, hey, something's in your environment. It's not for your highest good. You should go ahead and remove that. And that's exactly what we do. So, yep. I mean, we do that to ourselves. We do that for our friends and families. We do this for our clients. It is something that, it's not something that you need to be afraid of, but be aware of, perhaps.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this is, part of what we do. And having this is very helpful.
Well, and not only that, but you'll see as it's scrolling through, sending us the frequencies to support those. We're getting general protection. So again, energy energy's off. Let's protect us. But the electrosmog, we have all these devices running right now. I have a laptop running. I've got an iPad running. I've got 3 phones right here and 3 Healys running. There is a lot of electrosmog and radiation. Wi-Fi right here. Even though I've got my radiation to light stickers on all of our phones to mitigate that. We've got our shungite everywhere. Shungite pyramids, surrounding to disrupt the energy but this, we live in the electro age, and you think of these kids, right? They're all being homeschooled now. Well, some of them are going back to school out here, but they're at home in front of their laptops or playing Xbox, and you don't think those devices are emanating frequencies. You go to bed and that Wi-Fi router is running all night. Like, you're getting exposed to that stuff. So turn it off, when you're not using it, and protect yourself. So this is just another way of a little shield of protection that we've got here.
Yeah, it's literally an energetic shield, so that these negative frequencies, whether it be an entity or the smog of 5G, your energetic field is being protected, so it can't penetrate through to harm you. Now, please keep in mind, we are not making any claims. We're just telling you how it is.
Yep, that's exactly right. I'm going to pull up the Australian bush flowers, because these ones are really good, right, Tess?
It really is. I love it. It's so great. So this one right here, this one has Angel Sword, which we actually have not been able to find yet as
actual remedy.
Yeah, a tangible hold in my hand, consume into my body. So we use the frequencies, which is great. But this one actually helps to protect those who work in the spiritual field and are attacked by negative entities. Literally, this is what this stuff tells me. So it's like, you need this because you're being attacked because you just got out of that world and now you're back in this one and you brought something with you, you know? So it's like, whoa. Yeah, it's fascinating.
Is it freaking out? Healy's now we're having Mercury retrograde issues. All right, let's try this again. Sometimes you got to play with it and be patient, you know, and just like anything, give it love. Talk love to your computer when it's stressing you out. Just love it. Thank you, Healy. You can work. I send Reiki love vibes to my phone and now it's working. So there you go. Be nice to your Healy.
Exactly.
Something called 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗤𝗧𝗑. I don't know, but that's to help us with forgiveness, having more open and honest expressions of our feelings. We're needing mint bush flowers.
I actually get that one almost daily.
For revitalization and joy and renewal. Okay, who doesn't need some extra joy in their life right now? Well, improved communication, especially now that Mercury retrograde. Who doesn't need a little help to help one of these emotional understandings? You know, accept responsibility for oneself through emotional understanding of the disease. Whoa, if you're wondering what's the emotional component of why am I so sick, guys, this is literally in real time, just telling you where you're off energetically and making recommendations that then if you want, we can find Australian bush flowers, I'm sure, online and have 100 bottles of stuff and actually take them. But like, that sounds like a lot of stuff.
I've actually got I've got one running now on my Healy that dog rose. So exactly what we're doing right now. This one is for confidence, self-confidence, overcoming one's own fears and increasing the quality of life. Like, who doesn't need that? Seriously.
But
I mean, this
I feel
right
so
here,
good running all these Healys right now, by the way. Like, I was a little nervous before all this and now I'm feeling just real chill.
Yeah, because that's the thing, is when you get anxious or you get nervous, or, you know, this to me, this is terrifying. This has been terrifying. To go live on Facebook has absolutely been terrifying, but this helps. Not only that, but please, friends, if there's something that you want to do, but you are absolutely terrified to do, feel the fear and do it anyway.
Yeah, for real.
Do you know how long we've been wanting to do this?
Oh my gosh, this is literally an answer to our prayers,
but
though.
So now
we have to get it out to people.
We are feeling the fear and we're doing it anyway. And it's really not so bad, because guess what? Nobody's perfect and you don't need to be either. Just do it.
Yep, absolutely. And the thing is, we've got all these really cool, you know, man, when I got my resonance, this is like the Ferrari of Ferraris, you know. I'm going to be real quick, and I'm just going to turn this pretty much off because I think we're done with the live show. But you guys get the hint. I'm going to put us back on, stop sharing screen, and go back to the Zoom. Let's see. Okay. All right, 1 second. We're just going to wrap up here with you guys for 1 second. Thanks for hanging in there. Okay. Now, perfect. All right, we're back on live and we're here. Here we go. Thanks, guys. So you see how we use this in live timing right here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Camera.
Yep.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. If any of this was of interest to you, you know somebody who's really struggling, I've seen this pull up some really cool things that we were able to work deeper through on an emotional level. People who are having physical discomfort, who by bringing this to the surface, doing the emotional work or the dark work or the inner shadow work, it's not pleasant to do that, folks. But if you're chronically ill or stuck in your body, that it just feels horrible and you're just like in so much pain and you don't want to live anymore, we know what that feels like. We both have been there. So we are just sharing the healing tools that have helped us, as well as, products and supplements. And by the way, if you guys do take products or supplements that you love, maybe your favorite essential oil blend or your favorite, cannabis oil, if you are concerned that maybe you would fail a drug test, you could actually store using this little tiny Healy. Now, this is for more advanced, not tonight, but I will show you guys how you can actually store the frequencies of your favorite vitamins, supplements, minerals into this little Healy, like its own little homeopathic remedies reader, and the quantum sensor will store the vibration of that supplement to you and deliver it back to you in real time. And you can do this in distance wise. So we do sessions distance wise as well. That's how we first met, actually, and you guys can hear that story on another one of our videos. But we are You know, this is helping people across the globe. And as we can get this out and share it to our communities and help people wake up and remember who they truly are, is light and love beings. We are here to love and be loved. That's all we're supposed to do on this planet. So be happy, be loved, feel love. And if you're struggling, you know, reach out, because we're here for you. And we would love to just help you get tuned up. A 𝗙𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗏 tune up.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, friends.